How's it going, YouTube? We are back with another video, and today we are going to start with the trade that sent Zach Cozart to San Francisco with Will Wilson in exchange for Gerrit Williams and cash. So the Giants continue to get older, but also bring in a kid that can help them win in the future. So Will Wilson has only played one season in the minor leagues, and he hit 275. That's not bad for a prospect in their first year of minor league baseball. So who knows? They want to help win some games, but at the same time not give up the future. So Zach Cozart, he's over the hill already, but he can still play a solid third base, shortstop, and he's probably going to be around the 250s, maybe a little bit less than that. But he can still help out. So Gerrit Williams has pitched 4 years in the minor leagues, and he has a career of a 398. That's just barely under 4. That's not amazing. Who knows if this guy is going to develop into anything crazy. The way it looks, it's not going to be that big of a deal for them. I'm assuming they're really using the cash for something. That's probably the main part of the deal for them is the cash. Philly signed Didi Gregorius to a 1-year, $14 million deal. The Phillies are trying to win now, and they really didn't know who their shortstop was, so they're bringing Didi for a 1-year, $14 million. I'm assuming just so they have somebody to play shortstop and someone that can improve their infield and help them make that push for the playoffs. Didi's not a bad shortstop. I don't think he's anything great. I don't think he's top 10, but he could definitely help win them some games. And if he can improve on what he has done in New York, then who knows? He could be an all-star. Kevin Gossman, 1 year, $9 million with Frisco, $1 million in incentives. So those incentives are undisclosed. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be for either innings or appearances. Kevin Gossman can be a pretty good depth guy, maybe a 5th starter for them. But he can probably win around 10 games at his best. And if his ERA is below 4, he can really be a solid pickup for them. I don't hate that deal for them. Kevin Gossman is not bad. Good job, San Francisco, for that one. The big one right here, Gerrit Cole, 9-year, $324 million. That is a lot of jack. He's averaging 36 per season. Full no trade clause. He has a player opt out in 2024, but if he does decide to opt out, the Yankees can extend him 1 more year for another 36. This is a crazy deal. That's a lot of money, and I think that's going to completely screw up New York's cap situation in the future, because he's making 36 all the way through his deal. There's no spacing, no top heavy, no bottom heavy. It's just 36 all the way through. And they're going to need to sign some guys pretty soon. So guys like Glaber, guys like Judge and Duhar, guys like that, Urshela, they're going to be hard to pay. But they don't have to worry about that right now. So they're going World Series or bust, it looks like. And he's definitely a guy that can help take you there. He's the ace, one of the best pitchers in the league. 36 is a big price, and the 9 years is not my cup of tea. But Yankee fans, I don't think you can be too mad about that if they win you a World Series. All right, on to Chicago. Nomar Mazara goes to the White Sox in exchange for Steele Walker. So Steele Walker, 1 season in the minor leagues, 265, very average. Some guys just get that growth, some guys don't. So it's pretty much a coin flip for Texas. They want to get younger. They're bringing a guy that's early 20s, and take a shot with him. Hope he gets some crazy development. If not, then you just give away Nomar Mazara, and you weren't going to pay him anyways. So not that big a deal for Texas. Nomar Mazara helps Chicago. He's got some mean power against right-handed pitching. And Chicago is trying to make a push for that AL Central. It's a weak AL Central, and they think they have a shot to win it. New York Mets signed Michael Wacha for 1 year, $3 million. The Mets have an interesting pitching situation. The $7 million in incentives is based either way. If it's going to be as a starter or as a reliever, he gets appearance incentives. So if he hits certain thresholds, he gets $500,000 per threshold. And if he's a starter, he manages to win a Cy Young or a LCS MVP or DS MVP, or Silver Slugger or Gold Gloves, he also gets money for that as well. Michael Wacha never really repeated that 1 year he had in St. Louis. The Mets are hoping he can find that lightning in a bottle again and hope to push for that National League East, which is a tough division with Atlanta there, with Washington there, with Phillies there. It's tough. They're either going to they got to go for a wild card spot. Like, there's nobody going to beat Atlanta in that division. So they got to hope they can make a wild card spot. And maybe Wacha's that piece for them. So Colorado extends Scott Oberg, or I guess signs Scott Oberg, 3 year, $13 million, just over 4. Scott Oberg was a really good reliever for them last year. He was one of the bright spots in that bullpen. Colorado's a tough place to pitch, and he did pretty well. The club opt out in 2023. If they decide they don't want to pay him that much anymore, they can just cut ties with him completely. I don't see that happening if he can consistently pitch to what he did last season. But in Colorado, who knows? You never know with that kind of pitching. But that's pretty much it for this video. Please leave a like, drop a comment. What do you guys think about all these trades and signings? And I'll see you guys next time.